Hello folks, I want to tell you about the run all button and why it's needed. So here's the example of the initial codex that you all went through. You'll notice when I open the codex at the bottom, there is this yellow part of it, right? You notice it says stale outputs, and when you hover your mouse over it, it says this code hasn't been run in the current session. What that means is basically from the time you ran it, right? This checkbox shows that at some point it ran and it took about 3 seconds. It tells you that from the time you ran it to when you opened it, maybe you took a break, and so the computer on the cloud decided to shut off to save power and just so it's not running all the time. And when you reopen the browser, basically that connection to the cloud is gone. And these outputs, even though it looks like something is there, it's not really actually displaying and connected to the computer. When you press run the first time, when there is this yellow output, you notice that the yellow part is gone, and now this code is actually running for the first time on a computer. Okay? If you go scroll down a bit more, you notice at the bottom once again, here's the stale outputs. Here is the checkbox showing that it was run once. And if I were to press this run button, you'd see the stale outputs is gone. Okay? Now, further down, you notice the same trend. Now, what you could do is you could go through every single one of these run cells and then run them sequentially, one at a time, right? And then you could basically get to the point of the codex where you left off, and then that's that. Or another easier way is to click on this rocket button, and you notice there is something here called run all code blocks. If you do run all code blocks, what it does is it goes through every single one of these cells from the beginning, and it's the equivalent of basically clicking them, except you don't have to do it. And then at the end of the codex, whatever you stopped, it'll run everything up to the point you've unlocked or revealed the codex. Okay, so the run all button is very useful for whenever you come back to a codex after you've taken a break and you see the yellow symbol. If you don't do run all, then you have to press every single button, but accidentally if you skip something, you'll notice that a trail of checkboxes is missing, and you might get an undefined variable error or a syntax error. Okay, so use the run all, take breaks when you're feeling frustrated or according to your schedule, and enjoy.